Welcome everyone, join us today as we celebrate the life and career of Stacey Q, the dynamic 80s pop icon, whose journey from dance and theater to worldwide fame with Two of Hearts made her one of the era's most distinctive and unforgettable stars. So let's dive in. Stacey Q, born Stacey Lynn Swain, on November 30, 1958, in Fullerton, California, United States of America. Born in Fullerton, California, and growing up in nearby Anaheim, Stacey was the youngest of 3 children. Her mother Joyce bred cardigan Welsh corgis that were occasionally used in television and film. From an early age, Stacey was captivated by the arts. At just 3 years old, she began dance lessons, and by the age of 5, she was training in classical ballet. She went on to train in dance for 11 years, mastering ballet, jazz, tap, and flamenco. By 1969, she became the youngest member of the Dance Theater of Orange County, performing in community benefits and local stage shows. Stacey's talent and determination quickly set her apart. She performed at multiple Disneyland Christmas fantasy and parade events, showcasing her precision and showmanship in front of large audiences, experiences that would later help her command the stage as a pop performer. During her teen years, she also took an interest in acting and theater, balancing her academic life with an ever-growing passion for performance. Stacey attended Loara High School before transferring to Anaheim High, where she was quite popular, and became deeply involved in the drama department. In her senior year, she played the female lead Anne, in the fall play, 6 Rooms Revue. Her teachers remembered her as focused and disciplined, someone destined for the stage. After graduating in 1976, she wasted no time pursuing her dreams. Right after high school, Stacey auditioned successfully for a role as a parade dancer at Disneyland, performing in the park's elaborate seasonal parades and special events. Her natural charisma caught attention, and soon she landed an even more unique opportunity, joining the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Stacey remained with the circus for 2 full years, the first as a showgirl, and the second as an elephant rider. It was a challenging but unforgettable experience that tested both her endurance and her love of performing. The constant travel and long hours taught her resilience and adaptability, while the diverse world of the circus deepened her appreciation for all forms of entertainment. After 2 years of life on the road, she returned to Orange County, refocused and ready to dive into California's emerging new wave and electronic music scene, which was just beginning to blossom. By the late 1970s and early 1980s, Orange County had become a hotbed for underground electronic and synth experimentation. In 1981, through her musician boyfriend, Stacey met John St. James, a producer and musician who owned Casper Recording Studio in Fullerton. St. James was experimenting with a project called Q, a band influenced by Depeche Mode, and also Kraftwerk, who Stacey really liked. She began assisting in the studio, first as an apprentice and later as a vocalist. Recognizing her vocal charm, stage presence and potential, St. James encouraged her to join the band. They renamed themselves SSQ, for Stacey Swain plus Q, and in 1983, released their debut album, Playback, on Enigma Records. The album included tracks like Syntheside and Screaming in My Pillow, which became underground club hits, praised for their bold electronic sound. The group's theatrical shows, complete with dances and visual effects, reflected Stacey's background in performance and instantly set them apart in the local scene. In 1985, Stacey released a self-titled cassette EP under the name StaceyQ, featuring early versions of Two of Hearts. Its local success led to a deal with Atlantic Records. In 1986, Stacey released her first full-length album, Better Than Heaven. The lead single, Two of Hearts, exploded into a worldwide sensation. With its irresistible hook and Stacey's distinctive, breathy vocal, the song climbed to number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, selling over 1 million copies and earning her international recognition. Her follow-up single, We Connect, reached the top 40 and became a dance club favorite. Stacey's unique mix of new wave, pop, and dance rhythms, coupled with her vibrant fashion and long blonde hair, made her a defining figure of 1980s MTV culture. Her appearance on the popular sitcom The Facts of Life in 2 episodes, Off-Broadway Baby, and A Star Is Torn, further boosted her popularity. In the show, she played a character named Cinnamon, performing both Two of Hearts and We Connect. Her acting charm and stage energy won her new fans beyond the music scene. Riding the wave of success, Stacey released her second album, Hard Machine, in 1988, featuring the singles Don't Make a Fool of Yourself and I Love You. Although the album didn't match the massive success of Better Than Heaven, it solidified her place as a respected dance pop artist. She made multiple TV appearances, including guest spots on Full House and Mama's Family, and appeared as herself on game shows like The New Hollywood Squares. Her third album, Nights Like This, in 1989, saw Stacey experimenting with a funkier sound influenced by the changing musical trends of the late 80s. The album featured the single, Give You All My Love, produced with session musicians from Prince's Circle, showing her willingness to evolve and take creative risks. During this time, Stacey also pursued acting more seriously, appearing in films such as Cave Girl, in 1985, One Man Force, in 1989, and Citizen of Perpetual Indulgence, in 2000. Her screen presence mirrored her on-stage persona, confident, glamorous, and self-assured. In 1993, she released the single Too Hot for Love on independent label Thump Records, steering into an early 90s dance sound with a bolder, more sensual edge, another deliberate shift in direction. 2 years later, in 1995, Thump issued StaceyQ's Greatest Hits, gathering material from her Atlantic era, alongside Q and SSQ tracks that had never appeared on CD. Many selections were remixed or re-edited to modernize them for that moment. By the mid-1990s, Stacey traveled to Tibet and Nepal, where she immersed herself in Buddhist philosophy and the monastic dance and song traditions of the Far East. She lived in Nepal for a time, studying at monasteries with Buddhist lamas and training in the ancient art of Cham dance, a transformative chapter that re-centered her life and artistry. This personal transformation led to her 1997 album Boomerang, which marked a complete departure from her dance pop roots. Released on Thump Records, the album explored themes of peace, compassion, and introspection, blending acoustic sounds with world influences. It included her serene rendition of Janis Ian's Tenderness. During this period, Stacey also became involved in humanitarian and spiritual causes, performing at events supporting cultural exchange and animal welfare. On a personal note, despite her fame, Stacey Q has remained largely private about her romantic life. She has never been publicly married, nor has she shared details about long-term relationships. Her deepest personal connection appears to be with her art and her enduring friendship with John St. James, who has worked alongside her for more than 4 decades. After a quiet spell, Stacey returned to recording and performing in the 2000s. She reconnected with her SSQ bandmates and re-entered the dance scene. In 2010, she released Color Me Cinnamon, an album that merged her early synth roots with modern electronic textures. The project was produced again by John St. James, symbolizing a full-circle return to her musical beginnings. Singles like Trip, Pandora's Box, and Cinnamon Girl showcased her playful yet polished pop sensibility. At the same time, Stacey remained involved in a variety of music, film, and stage projects. She appeared in the gay-themed art film Citizens of Perpetual Indulgence, followed by a special non-sexual appearance in Playing the Odds. Her creative curiosity led her to collaborate with director Jeffrey Caron Dior, contributing to the compilation Porn to Rock and Dior's 2001 album SEX. In 2000, Stacey also returned to theater, starring as Ye She Sogyal in The Life of Padmasambhava, produced by the San Francisco-based Namsi Doya Theatre Company, a role that connected her performance career with her growing spiritual interests. In 2002, she appeared on the BBC Two game show Never Mind the Buzzcocks in its Identity Parade segment, delighting fans with her signature humour and charm. A year later, she lent her voice to the track Hear the Feeling by Divine Frequency, Simply Jeff, a trance single used in a documentary about rave culture. Around this time, she also performed voice work as Karen Kikuhara in the English-language adaptation of the Japanese anime Stratos 4, and contributed vocals to the debut album of the Echo Junkies, a duo made up of her former SSQ bandmates John St. James and Skip Hahn. Her legacy from the 1980s continued to be celebrated. In 2007, Thump Records released Queen of the 80s, a compilation featuring original versions of her solo hits alongside material from Q and SSQ. The following year, she appeared on CBS's The Early Show as part of an 80s flashback segment, performing Two of Hearts to an enthusiastic national audience. In 2008, Stacey recorded guest vocals for Hydra Productions' debut album Liquid, joining other dance pop icons such as Tiffany and Gioia Bruno of Expose. Her enduring voice and vibrant personality resonated once again with fans old and new. Stacey continued to celebrate her early success with updated releases and performances. In September 2022, her classic Better Than Heaven album was reissued with bonus tracks and remixes, introducing her timeless music to yet another generation of listeners. Today, Stacey Q continues to embrace her legacy while remaining an active performer. She frequently appears at 80s nostalgia concerts and festivals across the United States and abroad, captivating longtime fans and new audiences alike with her signature sound. She stays closely connected to her fan base through her official website and social media, often sharing memories, photos, and reflections on her remarkable journey. Beyond performing, Stacey has focused on mentoring younger artists and supporting projects that celebrate creativity, freedom, and individuality, values that have defined her since her earliest days in dance and theater. Still collaborating with longtime friend and producer John St. James, Stacey continues to explore new musical ideas from her California home, balancing a creative life with her enduring spiritual practice. Her voice and style remain unmistakable, a vibrant reminder of one of pop's most unique and beloved icons, continuing to light up dance floors and hearts alike. Her story a reminder that reinvention is its own art form. And there you have it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on your fave icons, just like this. Take care and bye for now.